EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the frog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. 22-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That's Mekhi Blackmon there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 25 on that connection. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
Henderson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
You know, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's good.
A big run from Taylor. 32 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Nick Cross will bring him down.
Cross on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. We'll go play action with May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. So now Shane Steichen unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Makai Blackman on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. On the draw, it's Henderson. And Well, at first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Patriots first down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. Throwing now is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Rodriguez now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0.
Colts, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
On the return is Gould. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice, looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Jones. Downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Colts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here comes the jet sweep. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Colts 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
taken down.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Now a play fake. Jones. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Here's Stevenson, and I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, New England.
49-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw now, May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
36-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. That one complete to Hollins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On play action, here's May. On the run to the right.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Douglas in motion. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
New England going to take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Henry in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Just going to run it here up the middle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Colts first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete.
Jones pass. Complete to Jonathan Taylor. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Colts.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Jones to the air again. Now he'll run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, that's down. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Colts, first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6 because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Badgley now to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Patriots 28, Colts 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Here's May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. Rodney Thomas, the safety, stops him there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's May. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's May.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats will extend their third quarter lead.
Colts,
So it's
14.
not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregamas to kick this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Jones going to hang on to it here. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is an area of Daniel Jones' game, Mike, that I think people often overlook. He is sneaky fast. When he gets out into open space, very rarely can anybody catch him.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
Trying on the left side and caught by Pittman.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Anthony Gould. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Jones. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Jones to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to get those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Douglas in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Once more, it's Henderson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Has caught right side by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's another Patriots.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Off the play fake, here's May. He's got it at the 7, and he's in! The Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Colts 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. To throw, it's Jones. Throw on the run is complete, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. Again, it's Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Daniel Jones. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
Colts 24.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A run. This is Henderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try it now with Henderson, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's Pierce in motion. Jones now on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end. And then the throw, you can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll run again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up for 2nd and 2. Here's Taylor. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Badgley now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will cut the deficit to 7.
38. Colts 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but one first down will essentially end the game. On the ground, here is Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Douglas in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
4 makes it 3rd and 7.
Receiver Butte. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home, as we say so long from Foxborough.